Good morning. I hope that you're well and all ready for Shabbos. It's Shabbos again. Please God, it should be a Shabbos of blessing for all of us for the coming weeks and days. Blessings, brachas that we hadn't necessarily even imagined possible. This particular Shabbos is called Beha'aloscha, named after the parasha of the week. Beha'aloscha means when you will light the candles. It's an instruction to Aaron, the brother of Moshe, and to every other Kohen in history, that they have the responsibility to light the menorah, to illuminate the lights of the temple. And the sages tell us that it actually also means each one of us has the responsibility to see ourselves as a lamp, as a menorah, not just a human who goes about their business, tries to earn a few bucks and stay out of trouble, but rather as a menorah, as God's lamp. The King Solomon says this, Ner Hashem Nishmas Adam, that the lamp of Hashem is the soul of man. So that's how we're supposed to see ourselves, as a lamp which is potentially able to light up the rest of the world. And I think it's fascinating because if you look, there are various metaphors that could be used by Hashem to describe how precious we are in His eyes. He could have said, for example, you are my diamond. That would have implied that we're something of incredible value to Him. Or perhaps, I don't know, various other ways that Hashem could have described us. But instead, He specifically describes us as lamps. And there's a very important lesson and an empowering message in that. Yes, of course, we're precious to Hashem, and nobody's going to question that. Simultaneously, Hashem wants us to know that He believes in us, that He believes that every single one of us is a lamp, that every single one of us, to a greater or lesser extent, and it's no competition, but every single person, by virtue of the fact that we have a soul, naturally has the ability to illuminate, to inspire, to spread goodness. Some of us will only impact our immediate circle. Some people will impact the entire world. That's not the point. The question is not how much light you spread or how far that light spreads, but rather the belief that Hashem designed you to spread light. And when a person recognizes that, it's quite an encouraging thought. It's quite an empowering thought. And yes, it does bring a certain level of responsibility. But more than anything else, in a world like we're living in right now, where everybody feels perhaps a little bit dark, as they say in Yiddish, finster in the Augen, it feels like things are a little bit dark and dreary. It's wonderful to know that Hashem believes it's not something out there that has to change in order for the world to brighten up. It's something that He has empowered each one of us to be able to do. And the sooner we look at the world and ourselves from that perspective and recognize that we have this incredible ability within ourselves, the sooner things start to shine. And please God, we start to see much more goodness in our lives than perhaps we've seen up until this point. Have a wonderful Shabbos. Stay safe and stay sane.